Hello again, my name is Ezra, and welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I have the hiccups. I get hiccups so violently, good lord. I could wait them out, but also, I'm impatient and want to play. And don't have infinite time. So, we are working on rescuing Capon, and I think we're finally ready to do that. So we gotta go to this guy. God. Maybe I don't. Maybe I gotta wait till my hiccups are gone. I'm gonna die. I'll just edit all my hiccups out. So I'm just gonna be complaining for nothing. Don't worry about it. Words and stuff. Bound man sitting on the ground. The tattered remains are close. He's injured. Alright, I guess I'll stop. Whatever, man. Somebody beat up and tied down.
You there! Please help me!
What's going on?
I beg you, untie me!
Well, okay. Robbed traitor. Bro was beat to hell.
Thanks, Front.
You good?
Help me! I've been robbed! They took everything!
Heal.
How about I take a look at your wounds?
You're a Sawbones?
No, but I've patched up a few people.
I see. Well, alright then. Do what you can.
Didn't even hurt, did it?
Well,
Hey,
it almost
he's suddenly
hurt.
clean. So what happened?
Tell me more about this robbery.
I was ambushed by a band of thugs. 4 men. They beat the shit out of me, took what they could carry, and left me in nothing but my undergarments.
Oh, be thankful they didn't murder you while they were at it.
True as that may be, they took all my wares. If I can't sell anything, I'll soon have nothing to live on myself.
Yeah, just die of
I'll help you.
not having
As a good
any
Christian
money.
should. What can I do for you?
God will repay you. If you have some spare clothing, or perhaps a few groschen, I'll take what you can give me. I'm not picky. Boots and hose would come in useful, though.
I don't think I have any clothes other than what I'm wearing.
I'll give you some money. Buy what you need. Here you are. And guard it well.
Thank you.
Can I give him anything to wear? I straight up don't think I have anything. I guess I could give him, like, my noble's pants, because I've got max charisma now. So, even with my combat armor on, I'm always just going to have max charisma.
I'll find you something to wear.
Oh, I guess I can just give him this. That's good enough, right? I don't know what the difference is between those. Oh, clothing, trousers, I see. I can either give him this, or I can give him this. I'll give him that. There you go.
Here. Will that do?
Oh, definitely. Thank you. Thank you very much.
That's all I can spare.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
I actually gave him a nice outfit, too. Unfortunately, I am now pantsless and bootless, but it really doesn't matter, because I have maximum charisma here. So there's straight up no difference. Well, I'm glad I could help this guy. I should really stop those bandits. Anyway, sidetracked. We have to go and talk to horse trader guy. Horse trader? Stableman. I don't think he's a horse trader, he just manages the stable. So we gotta get a couple horses ready at the secret passageway so that we can get Hans out. Wow, this took us all night to get there. I guess I'm crossing the entire map. Alright, I forgot this guy's still quite far away. Let's hop up on our horse.
Quick!
Get to it. Oh, he is a horse trader. Well, oh well. I'm here. To see your house is unlocked and open for me to enter.
Greetings to you.
Sup?
How can I help?
Man, you are real eager, despite the fact I woke you up in your sleep.
The Ruthard sent me.
What's that to do with me? Those days when Ruthard was the Lord of Malashoff are over. I don't want to have anything more to do with him, so you can be on your way.
He sends you his regards. And he asked me to remind you that he's still paying for masses for your family, as the two of you agreed.
Sakura, nobody knows about that but him.
That's why he told me. So you'd be sure I really did come from them, and this isn't a trick.
Well, that changes things. Sorry for being a bit hostile,
Yeah.
like, but times are tough. A man can't be sure of anything.
Everyone's the
Good to
enemy.
hear that Sir Quinlan still has a few friends left. Give him my greetings, and thank him for still honoring our agreement.
Sure. I'll pass that on to him.
So, tell me, what did the Ruthard send you for?
There's a secret passage that leads to the mouth shop. Just get the horses ready for me. Do I tell him the truth? I'll tell him the truth. He can keep a
I've
secret.
got to get into Malashov to free a friend who's held captive there.
What, all alone? Maybe I should send for a priest for you, eh?
Don't worry. I'll figure it out. Lord Ruthard told me about a secret passage that will take me there. What I need from you is to get a fresh horse ready for my friend. A fast one, for when we get back.
Well, you sure ain't lacking in courage. But you're really asking me for a lot. A fresh, fast horse don't come cheap. But fine, since you're from Sir Quinlan, I'll have it ready for you. Somewhere a bit further from here so I don't get in the shit if things go sideways.
Of course. The last thing I want is to endanger you unnecessarily. And the Ruthards promised to pay for the horse if it comes to any harm.
All right. So look, here next to the stud farm there's a kind of band of rocks below the forest. When you go alongside the rocks to the end, you'll find a wooded copse not far from the castle. There's a well-trodden patch of ground there, so that's where I'll have that horse ready for you. Hopefully, nothing will happen to him if I just leave him there. Recently, there's been wolves and wild dogs sniffing around here, so we have to watch out for the animals.
Thanks. I'm obliged to you.
Tell me more about this secret passage. They say there's one here somewhere, but no one knows much about it.
I'm not going to tell you.
That passage is secret for a reason. The less you know about it, the better.
Herregott, I'm to risk my farm and maybe even my life for you, and you won't even tell me that much?
Come on, man. It's not that big of a deal. Fine. I'll tell him just because
You're
it'll
right.
get this over with.
I owe you that much. I don't know exactly where it is yet. Rosa told me that I should look for the entrance somewhere in the woods here, around the fortress. It's supposed to be bloody well hidden, so I'll have to dig my way through to it.
That sounds clever and complicated. Just like the Ruthards. Sir Quinlan banned cutting down trees some time ago in the forest alongside the path next to the stream. Maybe that had something to do with it. If you need any equipment, you can take what you want from the barn here. And I'm sure you'll also need some torches in there. You'll find them in the barn too.
I have everything. That'd be handy.
Don't worry. I'm well equipped.
Hey, now that I think about it, I don't know what you'll find there or how prepared you are for it. But you shared a secret with me, so I can tell you a few tricks on how to hide at the castle. I know it well, and I've done more things than you might expect in the past.
Thanks, Hashtal. I'll consider it. Is there anything else you can think of that could help me?
Well, apart from praying, I reckon I've already exhausted all the ways I can help you. I wish you the best of luck. I reckon you'll need it. Take care.
Yeah, this'll be an experience. Now I just have to find the old chapel. Is that this E that I'm heading towards? Up. Let's go and save Sir Hans. Man, these horses aren't at all fenced in. Oh, never mind. This whole place just opens up to a massive pasture. Never mind. I'm an idiot and I'm stupid.
Oh,
Yeah, let me off. I'm not gonna drag you through all this. Bunch of rocks. Boy howdy, it sure is dark. Oh wait, is it just... do I have to go to the shrine? What, is this it? Oh no, it's down in the woods over here. I'm tumbling down. Oh, here we go.
this must be the chapel Rosa was talking about.
Oh my gosh, it's
Supposed to
just
look
a
through its arch for
single,
some old ruins.
singular
Well,
tiny little
let's see.
hole. I can't see a bloody thing. Is the top of this hill over here? Because that's the only thing I can see through it. Oh, those are ruins. I thought they were trees.
The chapel directed me here. There's no doubt about that. So somewhere around here, I have to find a stone cross, and then go in the direction the top is pointing.
Right, and the top fell down, right? So it's back here, I'd imagine. Or was it the cross that she either made or carved into it? Shovel. There's nothing in here. I could just map and go to it, right? Interesting sight. There we go. Now we head this way. Okay, I found the cross, but what's it pointing to? Alright, let's go back to the cross and then just walk in this direction, I guess. Even though that's what I just did and missed it. Ooh, wolf. Damn. Bro's stuck inside the tree! I can't hit him. Oh well. Got him. So this is where the chapel is, this is where the stone cross is. So it's pointing right this way. I don't want to just lock my eyes directly on the ground and hope for a spot, but it's kind of what it feels like. Whoa. These mystic fireflies. Start digging. Something's in the way. What, me? The dog? The fuck do you mean something's in the way? I guess the dog was in the way. Good lord. We're digging through to the secret passageway.
A tough job, but it was worth it. The way to Malashov is clear. Now I get it. Those boards were supported by beams to hold the earth above, so there didn't have to be as much of it. Hidden and firm. Really smart. It's a good thing they did it that way too, so it didn't have to dig as much.
Yeah, that's why Mutt had to move, because now he's just breaking out. Wow, this is a tight hole.
An axe, to deal with the supports and the planks at the entrance. A spade and bucket, to clear away fallen earth and free up the entrance.
Because you're not supposed to
Everything's
enter
ready
from
for
this
escape whenever
entrance.
needed.
You're just
The
supposed to
Roothards
leave.
really left nothing to chance.
The Roothards didn't make this, though. They said that they found this. Although I guess they could have put the bucket and spades there. Man, this is a really, really tight squeeze, though. Which, I mean, it doesn't have to be any bigger than this. It's an escape hole that's not made for travel. I mean, frequent travel. How are there bats in here?
Fuck, that's deep. I wouldn't want to fall down there.
Oh. So that's why there are bats down here. But wow, you could just slip and fall down this hole. Or discover it by accident. Glad I stared right at the ladder and then didn't take it. I was expecting him to say something about it. God, I hate cave diving. There are people that do this shit for fun. In smaller corridors than this. Places where you can't hardly breathe because your lungs expanding your chest will crush you against the rocks. Just like, yep, this is normal. This is fine. This is fun. This is how I want to spend my free time. At least I get to see a castle at the end of this. That's pretty neat. Where's this lead? Absolutely nowhere. Love that.
What's this door doing here? Could it be another of the Ruthard's tricks? But if this beam is dropped onto those cleats, no one would break through in a hurry. I reckon with this, any defenders could hold off their pursuers for quite some time. This will come in handy on the way back.
Right, I should switch to my stealth gear now. Alright. Entering the castle
This
area.
looks like it could be the wall of the Malashov cellars. There's no going back. This is it. All right then. Courage, Henry. Courage. You can do this.
Time to save Hans. Nothing more to it. Pull this wall apart brick by brick. And I gotta do it quietly.
This is going to take a while.
Can't just bust it down. Because everybody would know I'm here. You're trespassing. Yeah, no kidding. But I'm in. Now we just have to... Whoa.
And Ruthard and Liechtenstein are turning the Kuttenberg houses against us.
Bavag will deal with Ruthard. But Liechtenstein is your concern. How come you haven't caught him yet?
He's slippery as an eel. He's hiding somewhere in the Jewish quarter.
Oh, it's these two assholes.
I sent spies to track him down, but they never came back.
Flush him out of that hole of his. For fuck's sake!
Why such concern, Otto? Kuttenberg is ours.
I don't know who that guy
Sigismund
is.
has the reins firmly in his hands.
He's got fuck all in his hands. Sigismund thought at first he'd come to terms with his brother Wenceslas, clear the way for him to the imperial throne, and take the Bohemian throne for himself. But Wenceslas couldn't even get off his drunken ass and go to Rome for the coronation. And now, the glorious
Man, I'm really good at sneaking. I just got all the way up here.
has fallen for Jobst and his damn truce. He's been taken in by that treacherous turncoat.
Jobst betrayed Wenceslas. Then Sigismund. And now us. He fooled all of us. But what can he really do against us?
I'll tell you what. While pretending to parley, he incensed the Hungarian nobles against Sigismund.
Surely Sigismund's army can deal with that inconvenience.
Ha! He was paying his Cumans by letting them pillage Bohemia. He set half the people against him in the country he wants to rule. And now, there is nothing left to plunder.
I get that he was lying to us
While
before,
we
but
are
this von
shuffling
Bergov
out
feels like a
here,
completely different person from who we were talking to
Jobst
before.
is surely mustering an army.
What are we going to do?
We've got Capon. That'll keep Hanush and the Lipa people at bay. If they ever want to see their heir alive.
Jobst has Liechtenstein mustering other allies for him. We get him in our grasp, And the Obst will be like a fish out of water in Bohemia.
I'll drag him out of that Jewish den with my own 2 hands. Count on me, sir.
I need to tell Liechtenstein
The
to
betrayers
get out of there.
Christ, hiding a betrayer. They are rich. All that's needed is a good pretext. The Kuttenbergers will be quite happy if their debts to those usurers happen to go up in smoke. Yeah.
You're learning fast, young man.
The gate open. A horseman, sir.
Yeah, so they could just muster a huge
Hanish
force and
is
march
out
in
of the
there,
game.
because
The
everyone hates the
Kuttenbergers
Jews.
are taken care of, and we'll catch Liechtenstein. You'll see, my friend. Good times are coming.
Your Graces, King Sigismund is convening the town council, but first he requests your presence at the Sedlitz monastery, without delay.
What's all the urgency about?
Surely you must know that yourself, sir. The captives fled Trotsky Castle and killed Istvan Toth while escaping.
Oh. They just now found out about
That's
that?
not possible. That's a lie.
It is true, Lord Toth is dead.
Well, I'm glad that that's confirmed at least. I know I stabbed him and he fell out of a, like, 5th-story window onto stone in the middle of a thunderstorm. I've seen people survive worse.
Who? Speak!
The messenger said something about Cobbler's bastard and some outlaws.
I swear, by everything that is holy, I will find that whoreson, and I will rip out his heart!
Man, I get you guys were gay, but, like, he was pretty evil.
Jesus. What's with that boy?
Like, he did
Sir
not care
Ishban
about
was
you that
like
much.
a father to him. You better go.
Oh, maybe they weren't gay.
Bring the horses!
Shame about that dog.
Oh, I thought he decapitated it. He just, like, cut it across the side. It died instantly.
Luck was on my side. Now to find Capon and get out of here.
And he took a small escort with him.
Fascinating.
The garrison is
Right.
slightly-
So, my side quest, I have to find the book. Oh, what was that book? What did it look like? Journal. Rose's book. Bound in red leather and inlaid with
So,
gold.
be extra alert on your watch. If I find anybody slacking off, they'll get the whip.
Alright, so I just can't... I can't get caught.
Did I forget to add salt?
Problem is, it's like the middle of the bloody day. No way. No way you just did that. No way. Are you stupid? Wow, that ended immediately. Well, whatever. I'm killing everybody.
None is run by the blade, my favorites. Show your stuff. No chance.
God, I can't... the block button just doesn't exist.
That bastard for you. I've been waiting for you.
Now
No
you'll see what
chance.
we do with criminals,
That
bastard.
horn blowing probably means that the quest just fails, right?
Show yourself.
I'm surrounded, I can tell.
Show what you're made of.
Yeah, I'm just gonna reload. That failed instantly.
Von Berg.
Luck was on my side. Now to find Capon and get out of here.
Well, pretty secretive. Probably isn't good to leave corpses in my wake, but who cares?
Who goes there? There's enemy in the fortress! Sound the alarm!
Motherfucker, dude.
Take that! Come on then! Down to...
And I'm bleeding, so I'm just gonna die. I think a staircase is always a pain in the ass. I think this time it gives me the advantage. Did he just shoot his friend?
I don't see what we do as criminals! Bastard! Or bleeding!
Can't overcome me on the staircase. I'm gonna break your ankles until you die.
What do you want?
And just kind of aimlessly swing and it'll kill them.
Aim like
The pillory's too good for you.
That time, like, bleeding really sucks, though.
Show what you're made of! Nice baby!
God, we love staircase combat.
What do you want?
Fuck, I'm falling, though. I've lost the advantage. And I can't block. Hello, game.
Don't think I won't cut you to pieces. Show what you're made of.
I'm not allowed to block.
You.
Would you look at that? I killed everybody. Ba-ba-ba. Let me fix all of my wounds. I just kind of gotta wait until I heal. Hello, game? It's entirely possible that I've already killed everybody in the fortress. In fact, it's starting to seem not only possible, but likely. Don't know who you are, but I'm gonna kill you anyway. Terribly sorry. I should probably take the keys off these guys, huh? Where's the garrison commander? Well, that kind of takes care of everything. Everybody's dead, there's nothing to worry about. I can just kind of go where I please and do what I want. Is this the book I needed? Seems like it. Also, did that book say a book of humorous anecdotes? It's a joke book that I just stole? Oh, hey, I found Hans. Wow, that was fast. Right, because he's a noble. They wouldn't keep him in prison. They'd keep him, you know, in comfort, but locked up and secured. Is he gonna sneak attack me?
What is happening?
You're not Hans.
Who are you? Quiet. If you make a peep, we're done for.
Henry?
Oh, you're Hans.
Good God, Henry.
What are you doing here?
What do you think I'm doing? Hunting boar? Came to save your noble arse.
My noble arse thanks you. Oh, how did you get here?
I'll tell you later. Who's this?
Vauquelin Brabant, Chevalier d'Arezzo. At your service.
The man led
Ranch.
the defense at Kuttenberg. He's Sigismund's prisoner, same as me.
And I came very close to holding the town. Besides...
There's no time for chit-chat.
The music
He's our
immediately
ally.
cuts out.
We can't leave him behind. Right, no doubt you've got a cunning plan for us to get out of here, right? Well, let's hear it.
There's a secret passage, and
Of
we're
course I
just
have
gonna
a
walk
plan.
out.
Listen, I got to the fortress through a secret passageway that old Ruthard told me about. Von Bergov knows nothing about it.
C'est magnifique. Very cunning.
They know in the fortress now that something's up, but we can handle it. We're lucky von Bergov left the fortress along with von Aulitz and some of the garrison. So I'll take you to that passageway, and we'll get out of here. We'll get to the forest not far from here. I'll have some horses ready there. We'll be gone before you can say the Lord's Prayer.
Formidable. I call that an elegant plan. I myself had to sneak like that once during the siege of Arezzo. So, what are we waiting for? On y va?
Wait. A passageway, you say? A dark, narrow passageway?
Well, it's just a passageway. There's a bit of water in it to wade through, but nothing we can't handle.
You can forget about it. I'm not going through any passageway.
Oh my god, kill him.
What?
Let me repeat. No passageway for me. It's not the chivalrous way.
It is not chivalrous, c'est vrai, but in our situation, it is more than delicious.
Best way is the best option. Are you yanking my pistol?
It's not chivalrous enough for his lordship, eh? Are you kidding me? I'm saving your life if you didn't notice. Or do you think this is some kind of fucking game?
Well, in my opinion...
Fuck your opinions. No. Just no. I mean, we'll all suffocate in that passageway. Or it'll fall on our heads.
What's gonna fall on us, damn it? If I got in that way, we can get out, too. It's completely safe. So stop acting like a madman and let's go.
I I can't do it. I'm afraid of small, dark spaces.
Yeah, okay,
Ever since
claustrophobia,
that tower
but still.
fell on me in Nabokov, and I was stuck
Oh, you
under
just
the ruins.
now acquired claustrophobia.
Just can't. I'm sorry, Henry. There has to be another way.
Brother, you're insane.
Have you come up with some ingenious plan for
I already
getting out
killed
of here?
everybody in the fortress. We can
If
just
so,
walk
I'd
out,
really
to be
like to
honest.
hear it.
What do I know? We could maybe break down the gate.
Un moment. Henri? You said that Von Bergov left. Is that not so?
Yes.
And what about horses? Are there any horses left here?
I think there's a couple, yeah. In the lower courtyard.
Très bien. That will be enough.
That's fine.
We just have to get to them. But I think we could get there stealthily.
I don't know enough.
It is
I
not far
just
from
know a
the
few
tower to the
random
stables.
words.
Then you simply open the gate, et voila, we are gone. Just like I escaped when surrounded by that English dog John Oakwood. It may not be the best plan. It was not back then either. But we simply had no other choice.
That's a wonderful plan.
I mean,
No
again,
passageways,
walking
but
out the passageway
we
is
need
the
some
safest
weapons.
way.
Exactement. To have a proper piece of steel in my hand again. Preferably Milanese, although I would be satisfied with something local.
I don't have a spare weapon to give you.
Well, I don't have anything for you. Maybe we'll find something later.
I certainly hope so.
Merde. Our plan is starting to fall apart.
I could just go...
I'll go ahead and scout it out.
Whatever, man.
When there's a suitable moment, I'll let you know and you can head out.
And how will you let us know?
Well, the stables can be seen from the entrance hall. If you signal us with a torch from next to the horses, we'll head towards you.
Agreed. Good idea. Wait for my light.
But you must be absolutely certain that the way is clear. If you have any doubt, do not risk our lives. Better to come back to us, and we shall go together.
True. And if we don't hear from you or see your signal for a long time, we'll try to make it on our own.
Précisément. We cannot sit
Why
here forever.
are you stupid?
I'm off.
Brabant, keep watch by the stairway. I'll go to the window and wait for Henry's signal.
I think it would be better if you watch the stairs. You are younger. You have better hearing.
I didn't mean to do that. I can just open it. I've got the key.
You see, les Anglais sting to heaven.
Then you'd better hope Von Bergov's men sting like what?
We'll watch the stairs if Monsieur le Capon so insists.
Gosh, whatever, man. You're both insufferable. But again, I do think everybody's dead, so it's not much of a problem. I'm like fairly certain I've killed every single person in this whole place. Oh, somebody's yelling. Okay, yeah, whatever. Body found. Oh no. Is everybody dead yet? Hey, maybe I can take a sword from these guys and go and give it to you boys. If that'll make them feel better. I don't know, I'm not seeing anybody. And apparently nobody's seeing me. No alarms sounded, no people shouting. Yeah, guess we're good. Everybody's dead. There's no danger anywhere. I guess I'll go walk them instead of signaling, because I feel like something bad's gonna just magically happen. Even though, you know, everybody in the world is dead.
I have some steel.
Très bien. Now I will show you what.
You have a weapon.
I have
Here's
a
a weapon.
Thanks.
We're gonna go to the horses. Anybody in here? Oh, there is. Not very polite murdering her, but, you know.
Not yet. First, I have to get Sir Hans to the horses.
There. You guys got to the horses. That means the game basically was requiring me to murder everybody anyway. I did kill a few people unnecessarily, but I'm thorough. No witnesses, no survivors. No one will know what happened here.
I must admit, mes amis, the last time I have had such a suspense was when I was rescuing the King of France.
I don't like the way you pronounce words.
Surely brave, and fortune favors le brave. Yeah! Free at last!
It takes an arrow through the neck. Man, somebody in that pose on a horse, I'm just expecting to get shot.
Thank you for coming for me, Henry. You're a great friend. The best I could wish for.
After today, you may also count me among your friends. I, Vauquelin Brabant, chevalier, aventurier et voyageur. I'm at your service, mon brave Henri. And I have an excellent idea. In your honor, I shall name my new horse after you.
Pleased to meet you, Sir.
I don't know if that's an honor.
My name is Vauquelin.
Vauquelin?
Vauquelin. Vauquelin.
Vauquelin. Would you mind if I just call you Brabber?
Brabant. En.
God.
Que peut-on y faire? It will have to do. Do not concern yourself, mon ami. Clearly, you are not tenant in any
Yeah, how is Henry fucking it up this bad? He's literally spoken other languages
and
before.
other skills. You carried out the entire operation truly brilliantly. I could not have done it much better myself.
You know, hating a French is justified.
How the fresh air suits Monsieur
Listen to how this guy
Capon.
talks.
He has finally stopped drawing in self-pity.
What self-pity, damn it? I was locked up for
Oh,
days
I can
at a
only
time
imagine how much
spent
this
in
guy
Rome.
must hate Hans
Come
Capon.
now, mon cher. Luck was simply
Capon.
not on your side
Whatever.
for once. That is all.
I can't pronounce
now
words
we are
either.
Finally free. The time has come for grand deeds. I did not waste my time in captivity. I fought everything over diligently. Listen.
Why are you rhyming?
Please, I'd prefer not to.
What's troubling you, Sir Hans?
What do you think? It all turned to shit again, and I ended up in captivity. I'm thankful at least that Hanush won't have to pay von Bergov a ransom for me. I'd never live that down. But I'll still have to listen to another lecture from him about how useless I am.
Have
Or
you
do
considered
have a different feeling about
not
that
being useless?
true. Not everything went according to plan. Actually, almost nothing went to plan. But at least I finally got revenge on Istvan. That Horson got what he deserved. Believe me.
By Christ, you got Istvan! That's welcome news. No one will miss that fucker. Nice work, but I don't think that'll help me much with Hanush.
We uncovered Burgov. Yops is hatching plans.
At least we know now that von Burgov was just hoodwinking us, and has no intention of standing against Sigismund.
That is for sure. And you certainly outsmarted him in the end. I will bet that Sigismund will scold him more than Hanush would Capon. Mes amis, nous sommes libres. We are free. That is an opportunity we must seize. I still have enough tricks up my sleeve that I will perform for Sigismund now.
But first, I'd need to get.
You only speak in rhymes?
C'est facile.
Have I not noticed
it can
that?
Be arranged. There is one very pretty vineyard nearby. The owner has been my friend since the time I...
Don't start.
Just has a story for everything. Who knows if any of it's true? This isn't my horse.
Wounds. Such destruction and havoc.
War, Monsieur Capon. You have yet to participate in a real battle. But I fought against les Valaques at Naples, and les Anglais in Bourgogne. And that is how war looks, whether in Italy or La Bohème.
Oh, are you Italian
It
and
is
not French?
always
You
the
said you
same.
rescued the French
not
king.
war.
You sound French, but that could be
Barbarism.
Italian.
What value
Could it be
did this
Italian?
village
No,
have?
it's French. The way he's
Yeah.
speaking is French.
I would estimate 5 courtyards. Annual revenues could be perhaps, several hundred groschen.
That's not what I meant, Bacalin. No fortress. Maybe one fortified courtyard. Practically insignificant militarily. That's not how war should be fought. This is unjust.
Do not give way to sentimentality, monsieur.
That's
The
not how
village
war
could
should be fought as
almost
unjust.
fight and some
Lamau.
of us supply the
Like there's
enemy,
any justice to
and destroying
war.
enemy assets
No
is
such
an
thing.
effective tool of war. Wars are not decided only in battles. There are not even many of those. To strike in the rear, make the enemy lose and bleed. That is how most conflicts are fought. However, wait a year or two, the village will be settled. The population will increase again. That is how it always happens.
But we're the nobility. Our task is to lessen the chances of such things happening.
Brabant is right. Capon is right.
Brabant's right. The war must be won. By whatever means. Burn down 2 of Sigismund's villages for every one of ours he burned down. And a dozen for Scallis.
Exactement. And that would be all for
Oh, that's
attacking
not what I thought I was
La
agreeing
Dalmatie.
to, but oh well.
I would like to visit there sometime.
Yeah.
All war is bad. There's no such thing as a just war or a good war. You can have good reasons for wanting to go to war, but the act of war will always be nothing but awful. What do your elf eyes see? Oh, lots of horses. What, are we just gonna get captured again after all that? Oh wait, no, that's... is that Yobs?
Of all the bandits in the whole wide world, we run into this.
We really should have hid, because what if this wasn't the good guys?
We...
Fuck ton of horses approaching, we could have died.
I fucked everything up.
Oh, get up, lad. Everyone makes mistakes. Only a better man owns up to them. At least we know now what kind of vermin we're dealing with.
What brings you here?
Is that
We just
Yobs or is
escaped
that
from Malison,
Hans
and
bad?
right now
There's no time for haste. One thing at a time, my boy.
I don't know who this is.
Word reached Rat-Eye that you pair got yourselves into a nice mess. I'm glad to see you both in one piece. So, let's hear it. What happened?
It's best if Henry tells you. I wasn't around for half of it.
It's all to Hans. It went downhill from the start.
No sooner had we spied Trotsky on the horizon than everything started to go to hell. We made camp by a pond with the intention of heading for the castle at first light, only we were ambushed by bandits in the evening. They killed all our men and took everything they could carry, including the letter for von Berghoff.
And how did you two manage to get out alive?
Just by a stroke of good luck. We were both in a bad way. We might not.
Now we're going to recap the entire game.
Only after that, we couldn't get into the castle, though. We looked like a pair of beggars.
And the bastards treated us as such.
But you did get into Trotsky in the end, didn't you?
Von Berghoff received us and heard us out. It seemed like he was on our side. We even helped him out several times. Until we found out he was just stringing us along. It all came out after we set out with von Berghoff's men to deal with the bandits who were rampaging in his domain. The same ones who attacked us at the start.
Only they ambushed us and took me and Henry captive for ransom.
But it turned out these very outlaws are on our side. They're fighting for King Wenceslas on the orders of Sokol of Lamberg.
Well, I'll be damned.
So von Berghoff has been the real enemy all this time. And Zizka is actually our ally.
Zizka? He's the captain of those outlaws. That name doesn't ring a bell.
Well, I think you'll meet him soon enough.
What impression did he make on you?
He's a bandit and a cutthroat. He's a great man and an ally. And he's kind of a bandit and a cutthroat, but he's also like the only one of them that were like noble.
He's some impoverished yeoman. But he's handy in a battle, and he helped us when we needed it.
He made quite an impression on me, for one. I'll be
Oh,
happy
you're
to
here.
see him again.
Wait,
But if
why are
only it
they
didn't have to
asking
be
me?
Rapport.
Why didn't you tell them?
Why Rapport?
What?
Of all
Why
the
are they
places
asking
in
me
the
for the
world.
story? You know
We're
the
riding to a
story.
gathering of King Wenceslas's supporters. If fortune favors us, the future fate of the kingdom will be decided there.
If we keep standing around here gabbing about it, it'll be decided without us.
Patience, my friend. This pair have just returned from the clutches of the enemy. No doubt they have something to tell us.
Like how in the devil did you manage to escape?
I was helped by the Rutard family, the former rulers of Malashov, in exchange for dealing with some trouble they had with Ulrich of Raditz.
Ulrich Favak? But he's the mint master.
Well, he won't be for long, if it comes to light that he's been putting his sticky fingers on the royal silver.
It seems you've been pretty busy.
But don't forget to say what you found out from von Berghoff in Malashov.
Sigismund has convened the city council. Markvart von Aulitz will be there with him, too. The word is, Sigismund is going to make an important announcement there.
He picked a nice time for it. But at least he won't be sticking his nose into what's going on around.
We should send a spy. Let's all go to Rob Rush. I'd like to finally get some rest.
Now, if we had one of our people at that assembly, we'd get Sigismund's plans nice and fresh. Straight from the horse's mouth, so to speak.
My very words. And I know exactly who to send.
Henry.
Young Lord Capon will go with us to Rabosh.
Yeah,
But you'll have
baby!
to return
Let's
to the city
go!
right away
Because Henry's the
and
GOAT!
try to worm your way into the town hall.
What? How can I get in there? I can't just walk in off the
Why
street.
am I questioning?
You've got
I'm
the dirt on
God.
Favak, and you don't know how to use it. Just tell him either he gets you into the council chamber, or you get him on the gallows.
It's worth a try, right?
I hope that assembly really is important.
I'm the one who
Sigismund is
suggested
just gonna
sending a
announce an
spy!
increase in taxes. There's not much point in my being there.
Well, at least you can enjoy watching the long faces
Henry,
of
are
the
you
councillors
okay?
when they hear it. And don't worry, I'll eat and drink in Rabosh on your behalf.
If I come back and find you there under lock and key again, I'll leave you to rot.
Thank it.
I will go as well, and I will not let your friend out of my sight.
Hans? Who's this?
Vaclin Brabant, Chevalier d'Arezzo, at your service.
I don't know what those words mean.
He was a captive.
He's saying it
of Lord
like it's a
von
title,
Berghoff,
but
like me.
I don't know what that means.
He defended Kuttenberg against Sigismund.
In that case, he'll be a welcome guest at Rabosh.
You don't know what you're promising, Baron. Watching Sir Hans is a job and a half.
The main thing is to watch out for yourself, Henry.
I don't know. He was
As
stuck
soon
in a
as you can
room
do
with him
so
for a few
without raising
days.
suspicion, come and join us.
That's
You
already
manage it,
punishment
but
enough.
Now we really need to hit the road.
Safe travel, Henry.
Adieu et bonne chance.
And to you. Hopefully we'll meet soon.
Oh, nice. That's that. Now on our way back to the city to immediately go spy
I want to
again.
go and see Rosa when I'm in town. No doubt she'd like to know how it went with that book.
Ba-ba-bum. This and this. All right, let's get going.
Go!
I have returned with a book.
Tell me then. What can I give you for it? I tell you, and you dob me in.
God be with you.
Careful.
I am soaked in blood, but everyone's so polite and happy to see me. You in here? You are. I have returned your book.
By the way, like you were saying about that book,
My favourite book? Pray tell, did you find it?
as I wandered through the fortress, I stumbled upon von Bergov's chambers, and there it lay. Red leather, gold inlay, just as you said.
You really found it?
Is this
Thank
the wrong
you,
book?
thank
I feel
you,
like it
thank
might be the
you.
wrong book.
By the way, did you have any time to leaf through it and see what it's about?
Oh, I should have.
Actually not.
That's too bad. I think you would like it.
I should have read it. Whoops.
And perhaps even learn a thing or two.
Why do you think so?
I just think you might find some common ground with the author. Not in absolutely everything, of course. That's just not possible. But in basic matters, I believe you'd agree. Look, you've never thought about writing something.
Me?
How should I know?
I ruined everything. I should have read the book. Right, I've traveled through time, and this time I did read the book.
By the way, like you were saying about that book,
My favourite book? Pray tell, did you find it?
as I wandered through the fortress, I stumbled upon von Bergov's chambers, and there it lay. Red leather, gold inlay, just as you said.
You really found it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. By the way, did you have any time to leaf through it and see what it's about?
I read the whole thing.
I read a bit of it.
What did you think?
The writing style seems familiar. The author really isn't holding back. What do you like about it? Did she write this, actually?
While reading it, I thought the writing style seemed familiar.
Really?
Well, yeah. As if I knew the writer himself. Or herself.
Women writing books. Come now.
You're right, that wouldn't work. It's a joke book, but not really. Inside it was literally just like, men are better than women. Who decided that? Men. And who was given no chance to ever prove themselves? Women. Why? Because men decided so. Which is true. At this time, women were just, shunted down and not allowed to ever do anything of importance. Because they were too emotional and too, stupid. Mostly because they weren't allowed to go into schools, they weren't allowed to go to college, they weren't allowed to learn anything, they weren't allowed to do anything other than cook, clean, I don't know, knit, sew fabric, women's work. And who defined what's women's work? Men. Anyway, you know, it is what it is. That's what she wrote the book about. Men suck. Not men suck, just women shouldn't be oppressed. Controversial opinion, I know.
Why not? I bet they would write better than many men.
Such audacity.
More like experience. I once helped with copying. Most of it was boring drivel.
I can imagine. A person does all that work to learn to read and write, but then they sit you down at a table to copy the works of others for the rest of your life.
Waste of time, right?
Not just time, above all, talent.
Hold on. Who wrote this, then?
I did.
Yeah.
Look, you've never thought about writing something.
Me? And what would I write?
How should I know? Poetry, a novel, a treatise, or a whole book?
It never occurred to me. I would like that. I don't have time for that. I'd like that. I put a lot of scholarship into this character.
That's a tempting notion. Who knows? In another life, I might have become a writer.
Wouldn't you want to at least give it a try?
I suppose I'm not quite sure where you're going with this.
There are still a few blank pages left, so we could finish writing it together. You and me. What do you think?
That sounds great. Maybe sometime leave.
That sounds great.
We'll have plenty of light and privacy in my chambers. Will you escort me?
My pleasure.
My pleasure.
How should I start?
You haven't thought of anything yet?
Now, I have many ideas, but we must contribute in equal part.
Both? Well, fine. And what should I do?
Just tell me what you'd like to read about. A tale of a man or a woman? I'll take careful notes of everything.
A man, I don't know. See, I want to say a man, but the whole point of this was that, like, it's women doing things that they shouldn't, right?
There are heaps of stories about men. So I propose one about a woman.
All right, a woman then. But I'd need to know more about her.
Such as...
Tell me one trait that is important for you. What would impress you in a girl?
That she's pretty, she should be clever, make her courageous. She should be clever.
I think above all that she should be clever.
And isn't that rather detrimental for a girl?
Dumb girls are boring. Only if she's a know-it-all. Only fools say that. Saying boring sounds terrible. Let's just say only fools say that.
Only fools say that. Jilted half-wits who met girls smarter than themselves.
You'd be surprised. My father is no fool, but at times he wishes I were more of a goose. Or better yet, that I would change overnight into a sun. But if the lady in our story is clever, should she employ her wits for good or evil?
Good intent. So we can't have the one book about a woman being powerful be her being evil.
I'm for good intentions. If we come up with an interesting
Exactly.
woman, it would be a shame to write her as evil.
I agree. Too bad it's only on paper. I'd like to meet Our Lady in the flesh.
Well, you're standing right here. Awkward silence, yes.
Well, just about finished.
Well, let's have a look.
Not yet. Something's missing.
What?
A picture. I don't trust myself with proper illumination, but I think I can handle a sketch. Especially if you'll be my model.
What? And what on earth do I have to do?
Imagine a beautiful lady is standing before you, and you are courting her. What would you do?
I'd rather keep what I do to myself. But how about something like this?
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, get down on one knee, offer up, like, a flower or a gift of some kind. Or have your sword and, like, swear to defend her honor like a knight. I don't know.
Well, now we're done.
Oh, finally. I'm sore.
That's how I court women. I run
Your
around with a
suffering
sword.
is over.
Local
Come take a look at what
bookstore.
we've done.
Look for
Your
smart
reward.
women. Just promise to be a knight for them. So that's the bit on men and women. So this is our next part. About an eloquent lady and a bad dancer. It is known that anyone can point out someone's shortcomings and bring shame upon them, but only few can point out someone's faults in such a way that the unfortunate person notices them without causing public ridicule. I will tell you of a lady who has mastered this art. She was not only clever and quick in speech, but also young and beautiful to look at. When she appeared in society, men flocked to her. The young men asked her to dance and offered their arms. The older ones asked for her hand in marriage and offered what little the old men could still give to the young lady. The older ones asked for her hand in marriage and offered what? Oh, right. The, like, old men were offering her hand in marriage. Suddenly, a young man asked her to dance. He had a handsome face and fine manners, so the lady accepted his proposal. After a few steps, however, she realized that she had made a big mistake. The dancer seemed to have 2 left feet. He stumbled, tripped, almost fell several times, and despite his apologies, the lady found dancing with him to be a torture. The other dancers noticed this and began to whisper and point in their direction. Any other would have embarrassed him with indiscriminate words. She might have told the other ladies to watch out for such a loser. Not the lady in my story. What does it matter if he's a bad dancer, she said to herself. Others may dance with ease, but they also drink with it, indulge in dice, and fight girls. Fight girls? What? Better a bad dancer than a good drinker. So she smiled and said out loud for all to hear, "Young sir, how I'd love to keep dancing with you. I wore the wrong shoes today. They're pushing me so hard that I can't go on. Please escort me out into the fresh air." The dancer quickly understood what she meant by that remark and hurriedly walked with her to the door. Everyone present thought that perhaps she was going to give him a hard time at the door, or give him a well-deserved slap. The lady and her dancer, however, did not return to the entertainment that evening. Man. Why is he not wearing pants? Oh, it's cute.
So what about that story of ours?
I'd like to know how it ends, though. One could tell that you wrote it. If only there were more such books. I expected something better. One can tell that you wrote it. Is that an insult, or like, only there were more such books? It feels too much like flattery.
It was pretty obvious that you wrote it.
Really? And in what way?
Well, I'm not sure. I've known you for a while now, and it just seems like you're telling the story.
I'm not that good a storyteller in person. And don't forget, it's your work too. And what about the sketch? For such a slapdash job, it's not bad, right?
It's pretty, really. It's not bad. You write a fair bit, but it's not bad.
I like it. Sure, it won't be adorning the walls of St. Barbara's, but who am I to judge?
I know I'm no master illuminator, but otherwise, I think we can be
It was a pretty good
satisfied.
drawing. I can't draw like
And
that.
thank you for the help. I really
Could have at least
enjoyed
given the
it.
guy pants, though.
So did I.
I'd like to get to know you better sometime. Maybe I'll stop by again someday. I must go now.
And for that matter, you're an interesting girl, and I'd like to get to know you a little better.
No beating around the bush. How about that? Please do stop by sometime. I wager it will be enlightening for both of us. Perhaps I can show you my collection of hunting trophies.
Nice. Ooh, next level of scholarship. Love that.
You said you could teach me something. What did you have in mind?
Why do I
If you
sound
ask nicely,
exasperated?
I'll share some of my hard-earned wisdom with you.
Very well then, lady know-it-all. Let's say then I come on bended knee. What scholarship can you pass on?
Why are
to
you
me?
being an asshole?
That depends on what you're interested in. There's a whole world hidden inside of books I could talk to you about for days on end. Or if you prefer actions instead of words, I can show you a few shooting tricks. But I warn you in advance that it will not come free. After all, there's nothing more valuable than scholarship.
That's
So,
literally true.
what would you like?
In my experience with this game.
I'd like to expand my horizons a little. What's the last thing you read, for instance? Anything interesting?
You'd better believe it. I only read interesting things, and I can talk about them for hours.
Me too. All my favorite things I could just talk forever and ever and ever about. Good lord. Well, that sure was fun. Oh, my agility went up too. All damage reduced, dodges cost less stamina, piercing damage. I guess I'll go with the piercing damage. I stab pretty often. I'm not falling all that often though. You can pray and you receive a buff that protects you from mortal injury in combat and restores 25% of your health. It lasts for 12 hours, or with this, 24 hours. And this stuff just lets me level horsemanship and houndmaster faster, which I don't really care about. This one keeps my energy and nourishment. Alrighty then. I'm basically like maxed out on levels, so like none of this even matters. Pardon me. Pardon me. Well, I was already opening the door before you said something. Couldn't reply in time. So next, let's go and be a spy. But for now, I think that's good enough for this episode. We rescued Hans, had our whole rescue mission, slaughtered a whole castle, and found the book and finished it. So that was fun. All I have to do is break into this place. Can I get up on this? Thank you. Did I trap myself? Please let me up. Yep. Yep. That's not yep. Yep. Oh, can I not stand on this? Bruh. I actually just can't get out. Been betrayed. And for a half second I thought I was just actually trapped. Oh, can I not walk on that wall? God, why is this game so limiting?
I've seen and experienced. In the south, I saw a land without end.
Alright, so that's the place that I need to go into. So next time, we'll do that. We rescued Hans, committed genocide, did everything we wanted to do, and that's that. Now we just have to be a spy. But till then, thanks for watching. I'll see you all next time. Bye!